Alrighty, monsters. Welcome to Soundtrip. If you're just joining us, this is me, Nikki Porter, swapping in for Aubrey. And today is a special day, of course. We've got Bree in the studio.
Woo!
That's right. We've got Paul, Aryan, Poch, and Vincent joining us. And so, Bree, you guys, how did you all get to know each other? Like in high school, in college, childhood friends? What was it? What's the story?
Okay, so it started out with Arian and myself. We were working together way back 2013, and so we've been playing in a band for the past couple of years. However, like what Jim Bacaro in Cheat said, my band just died. So we had to reform a new band, and that's how Bree came into being. Vincent is a very close friend of Arian, and Poch is our sound engineer at Whosoever Recording.
Oh, I see. So you formed in 2022 and you've already released a full-length album, an EP, several singles as well. So how, I mean, if your band had a motto, tama ba? You guys had a motto. Like for those early days, like as a band, like what would it be?
I guess when we were starting, we just really wanted to make music, not necessarily wanting to, be famous or anything. We just wanted to make music that resounded with our life states at the time, and we were so excited with the things that we were able to compose and we were able to make, and I guess that would be. It's not really a motto, but we don't want to be famous.
You
We
didn't
just
want.
love the music. We just love to
Yes.
play music.
Okay, yeah. So you just loved playing music. So
Yeah.
you named your band Bree. For everyone who's listening, baka they might think the cheese. So
Yeah. It's a usual thing for
yes.
us.
But it's spelled Bree for everyone who's listening and
Yeah.
everybody who's watching. And for some, like there's some iterations like I see Bree and then the last E has a line on top. Or
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Okay.
So tell us, what is this origin story of Bree? How did it come to be?
Well, the line at the last E, that's actually only for our socials, because apparently this huge social network would not allow us to put in the word Brie, because there is apparently a place in Belgium called Brie. That's why we had to
Ah.
put the line on top of the E. But
Yun lang, yun lang.
yeah, that's the only explanation for that. However, for the name itself, we're really huge J.R.R. Tolkien fans, and we really love The Lord of the Rings. We really love Middle Earth in general. And the idea about Bree in the Legendarium is that Bree is a halfway house. So when you say halfway house, when you're traveling
Yeah.
from one place to another, you usually drop by Bree to
Uh-huh.
rest, to find peace, to find shelter before you continue with your journey. And
Ah.
basically, in essence, that's the nature of the songs that we are writing. Somehow, like, nasasabi siya, like, it's a, you listen to it when you drive, you listen to it when you chill, you listen to it when you just have nothing to do, and you just want to sound trip. That's a plug.
I love it. I
So-
love it. It came full circle.
Yes, it did.
But also, I love that you guys mentioned the Lord of the Rings because I'm also a Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, then we're gonna go a little off topic now because we're talking Lord of the Rings a little bit. Tell us which book or movie is your favorite, and who's your favorite character in it? Anybody,
Anybody.
since
Yeah,
you're
ikaw
all
naman.
fans, apparently. Go ahead.
Then it's Lord of the Rings, and it's Frodo.
Frodo,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Even the dramatic scenes.
Even the dramatic.
Do you remember the
scenes.
strawberry fields? Yung mga ganun.
You remember the strawberry, Sam?
Yes.
Hi, Sam.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Ray.
And then, so what about you, Paul?
Actually, it's really the two of us talaga na really big
Okay.
fans, as in we're like geeks, sobra.
Okay.
But for me, it's really Boromir.
Okay.
Which is quite weird. No, parang, why? What the hell? Why him?
Right, right.
Boromir kasi for me, he represents the frailty of man. Lalim, no?
Yeah.
Parang, but at the end of the day, nabawi niya, he was able to redeem himself.
Yes, yes.
So, for me, it's really Boromir.
I love it. My favorite is Faramir because he was like the neglected son. Not that I'm neglected, pero sinasabi ko lang.
I love the Boromir Faramir memes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my god. But I love that. Thank you for referring to Lord of the Rings. Now we
Yeah.
can move on more into music.
Okay, yeah.
So for each of the band members now, okay. So Poch and Vincent will have to chime in. Fast lang naman. Who were your musical influences who made you dream of having a musical career growing up and you just love their music? Sige, kayong dalawa muna. Poch and Vincent muna. Oh.
Ako siguro Hillsong tsaka Planet Shakers.
Okay.
Wow.
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 Talaga yung main
Religious. I love it.
Main
Wow.
influences ko.
Okay. What about you, Vincent?
Ako lahat ng early 2000s OPM rock, pero particularly Bamboo. Sila yung una ko nakitang live, tsaka Metallica.
Oh, I love
Layo.
it. I love it. Oh, game. Paul, Aryan, musical influences.
Ako, hi Paul here. For me, two bands. No, first will be Turnover. I'm a really really huge Turnover fan, and the second one would be the Paper Kites.
Oh, all right. Paper Kites
Yeah.
and Turnover.
So those are my two those are my two main influences specifically for Bree. But like Poch, especially with the drumming and everything, it's really Hillsong and Planet Shakers for me.
I love it. What about you, finally, Aryan?
I listen to Turnover as well.
Mhm.
Pero my influence is also from the Dashboard Confessional era.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, their early albums.
Yeah.
I love them forever.
Turpentine Chaser, mga ganun.
Oh my gosh, really going way back. I love it. But okay, so for all the monsters who are listening right now, we are going to hear the first song from Bree, and it's called Dream. Briefly, could you tell us what Dream is about?
Well, I wrote Dream. To be honest, I wrote Dream way back 2014 because as a person, I'm a voracious dreamer. Like my dreams are like medyo reality siya in a way because of how vivid it is, how the construct and ganda eh. So there are a lot of things that I want in life na nagdrama na no that I can only attain in dreams. So this song is about dreaming in general, and this song is about how you want to achieve or how you can be who you want to be in your dreams or in the realm of dreams. So I guess that's a fairly good simple explanation about the song. It's about dreams, and it's about how and where you want to be.
All right, there we go. Without further ado, we got Bree with her first track for this afternoon. This one's called Dream, only here on The Monster. Give it up for Bree! Yes! Party for one. Joke. But anyway, yes, Monsters, that's right. That was Bree's first track that they're performing this afternoon. It's called Dream once again. For the Monsters who aren't familiar with their music, how would you guys describe your sound?
Um, so we're not gonna put a label in terms of what genre we're playing.
Yeah.
We're basically playing to our heart's desire. Although some friends or some communities would label us as something, we want to be genre eclectic in a way. However, if you would listen to us, the feeling that we want to them to evoke, no, is basically the feeling of peace and hope. Diba?
Okay.
Parang with everything that's going on right now and with everything that's going on in the world right now, we want to be, your soundtrack to peace in a way. So it's not only the musicianship and the musicality of the band, but it's also the lyrics of the songs themselves that speak to, that kind of feeling that we want to evoke in people.
I love it. It's very Hillsong, very
Wow,
Planet Shaker.
We're not
Diba? but not the worship style. Just like the how it also evokes that
Yeah.
feeling of
Yeah.
peace, of
General,
faith, that kind of emotion for sure.
Yeah.
And I did feel that also when I was listening to Dream. So when you guys perform this live, your tracks live actually, how would you like, do you have any memorable performances that you guys have done so far?
I think the first ever sort of like fair sa UP fair in Diliman, which was in 2024 ba?
23.
23, yeah.
Year after you guys formed.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
We were lucky enough to be included in the fair's lineup. So
Yeah. We got invited to perform at the UP Fair in 2023 and in UPLB, yay, let's go, in 2023, 2024. And another memorable, for me personally, was when Bree opened up for Stephen Speaks.
Oh my.
Way back 2023 when he came to the Philippines and he played sa Giho. We were the opening act for Rockwell. So
Yeah.
that was memorable.
That's amazing. Stephen Speaks, wow. But then from becoming Stephen Speaks passenger seat, nasa driver seat na kayo.
Yeah!
Diba?
Natawid mo.
Diba? So, okay, wait, before you guys perform live though, do you guys have any like rituals or superstitions that you guys believe in before you perform? Or are you just like, tara na, let's go?
I think he has some.
Ako na naman.
We
Ako'y prima donna ng banda eh. Like ako personally, madami din ako rituals. I have to be alone in a room. I have to close my eyes. I have to do like 10 deep breaths. Hindi ko nga nagawa ngayon kaya medyo kinakabahan ako eh.
Grabe naman. Chill lang tayo.
But kayo, baka meron din kayo.
We don't.
Wala.
We don't.
Basta perform tayo,
Basta
tara.
tugtog.
Let's go. Okay, now when you guys formed and you guys started performing in these live concerts, did you guys meet like someone, a musical artist or whoever it may be, that made you feel the most starstruck when you met them? Or it's like, was that real? Did that just happen?
Siguro ako isa lang. And not to... Boss, I'm not making a sales pitch here, but I really loved you ever since I was a kid. Our label head, the power couple, Sir Eli Buendia and Miss Audrey Dionisio.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As in, sobrang
Yeah.
starstruck ako. So, and when they called us up, like, oh my God.
Wala makapaniwala.
That's so okay. Yeah. That is valid for you to feel starstruck for sure.
Kasi I
Yeah.
remember high school, elementary, we would do El Bimbo on the guitars with our elementary and
yeah.
high school classmates.
For
Right?
sure.
So,
Yeah. What about Poch and Vincent naman? Starstruck moment.
Wala pa eh.
Wala pa. You're waiting. You're waiting for that moment to happen. Okay. Oh.
Sa akin, nung na-meet ko si Sir Rames sa UP Fair, pero pantay siya ron, nag-sign kami sa offshore. Kasi sabi ni Sir Ellie, gusto raw niya yung music namin. So parang, di ba,
Oh, yeah.
finally
Kilig
may
yun.
nagawa kaming tama sa life.
Yun na yun eh.
Grabe naman. So, nakilig kayo nung sinabi na yun.
Oo naman.
Super.
Now, sige, let's say if you guys this is your time to manifest, you guys. If you guys could manifest a collab with a local and or international artist, who would it be?
Sino?
Sino?
May minamount kayo. Sino?
Siguro locally,
Mm.
oh my God, I love you so much. Echo, Hannah, Aaron, and
A
Calde.
bird.
We love you,
Ah.
Bird. We're
Okay.
huge fans of Bird. We love Bird. I like Bird.
We love bird.
Okay. So Bird, that's the first three. Any international ones you guys want to mention, or other local artists probably?
Kayo naman. Baka may gusto kayong mga...
Guys, kakanta pa ako. Wala na akong boses.
Taylor Swift.
Actually,
Pwede naman.
In fairness.
Diba?
Yeah.
Cruel Summer playing yun sa background. Diba? Okay, and then, so, when Distant Shores came out, it got a lot of critical love. So, how did you guys react when you found out that it was receiving a lot of love from everyone who was listening to it?
Well, for us, releasing it was the goal.
Mm.
Anything beyond that was just a bonus.
Yeah.
So we would be happy if our friends and family would listen to the songs, but somehow it some people listen to it,
Mm-mm.
and it really masama to, pero nakakataba siya ng puso. Pero delikado yon kasi baka atakin ka sa puso, ganyan. Pero so,
Kape naman. Hindi naman to cholesterol. Ano?
so nakakataba siya ng puso na some people would appreciate your craft kasi
Yeah.
we will be the first ones to tell you that our songs are niche.
Mm.
It's not,
The trend, yeah.
it doesn't go with the usual trends.
Yeah.
We have our own structures, we have our own musicality, and so if people appreciate that, then yay.
Mm.
If not, then still yay. Still yay.
Okay.
Wala namang issue eh.
Yeah, because the goal, like, as you said, was to get music out in the
Yes.
first place, right?
Music that resounds with us,
Yeah.
yung how we enjoy it. Yan.
Yeah. All right. Now, one final question before we start talking about your next track, which is your new single called Home. This is a very random question. If Bree were a superhero squad, what would each member's superpower be?
Ako, time stop.
Time stop.
Mm.
Bakit?
It just makes things easier if you wanna do something else, right? If you need more time for something.
Okay. Para makamit ang deadlines. Ganun.
Yeah, so also, when you're in danger, time stop's very useful.
Fair. That is fair. Okay. Oh, game. Watch Vincent. Superpower nyo.
Sa akin, makalipad.
Halipad.
Oh, gusto ko lang makapunta sa iba't ibang bansa.
Aeroplano
Makatulong
ka.
Kasi superpower.
Okay, so flying. Flying. And then, next, superpower.
Bigla akong papayat with superpowers. Hindi, kakabasa ko lang kasi nung yung sino to? Si Sakamoto Days.
The
So,
assassin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pumapayat siya pag medyo serious na siya. Tapos lumalakas din siya. So, sabi ko, okay yan
Pag nag-act
The
ka
more you
lang,
perform, siguro, live performances, yung superpower. Oh, was it, yun na lang, Paul. Superpower mo.
Siguro for me, flight din. It's one of my greatest fears in life, but it's one of the things that I really, really want to do.
Mm.
So takot ako lumipad, takot ako sumakay sa airplane, ganyan.
Yeah.
Pero when I'm there, I'm at my most peaceful. So ang ironic niya eh.
Yeah.
So flight din.
Flight.
Na hindi ako natatakot.
Okay. So would you guys still be called Bree if you were if you were a super squad? Bree, assemble. Anyway, all right, that's enough. We are gonna be talking now about Home, their new single. Briefly, what is the song about? What's the context? And yeah, let's hear it for the first time here in the Monster.
So I became a dad to twins. Hi, Sam and Ray, you're listening today. I
Congratulations!
became a dad to twins way back 2017, and in 2018, I was feeling so emotional about being a dad, about them growing up, about them having boyfriends. No boyfriends until 30, okay? So what I did was to write them a letter, that something that they would be able to read or now listen to when they're 30 or 35. You know, when I'm 34, and with everything that's going on in my life right now, and with everyone, no, we're all going through some challenges or problems or trials in life, and I put that into context of my daughters, that when they're old, when they're already old, and pagod na sila, they want to let go, they want to surrender, they want to, um, parang they can always come home back to me as their dad who will always love them, who will always, pero, drama, no? Pero, para sa inyo talaga yun, Sam and Ray.
Oh, I love it. Oh, tapos na daw yung interview. May alarm daw. Okay. All right. Well, perfect timing also. That's the last question naman that we have.
And,
Yes, go
yeah,
on.
and so Home, it has been out na for the last month. And next month, we will be releasing the sequel to Home. It's basically my imagined reply of the kids to Home.
Okay.
It's part of an EP.
All right. Okay. Well, that sounds very exciting, very sweet and thoughtful as well. So, without further ado, monsters, let's hear their new track called "Home" by Bree. Only here on the Monster. give it up for Bree.
Woo!
Yay! Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Bree, for dropping by here on the Monster and gracing us with the first track, the first new track in a while. Your new track, basically, called Home, which you just performed. So, any upcoming events, performances that you guys have, or if not, plug in where Monsters can find you?
Yeah. Would like to invite everyone to follow us on our socials. We're literally everywhere. Just type in at Music of Bree. That's MUSICOFBREE. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, TikTok. Pag nawalan kami ng trabaho, LinkedIn. So follow us everywhere and do stream our songs on Spotify. Again, it's Music of Bree, MUSICOFBREE. I would like to invite you to our next shows. We'll be playing at Fête de la Musique this coming June in Makati, and the very first Fête de la Musique destination stage in Cubao Expo. It's gonna happen on June 28th as well. Co-produced by Espacio Independiente, Old Force Recordings, and Cubao X Brewery. We still have a couple of shows, local gigs in different bars, but those are where you can find us.
Oh.
Follow us on our socials to learn more.
There we go. Once again, we've got Bree on the Monster. Thank you very much. And for all of you listening and watching online, we will go back to more music. For now, keep it locked, only here on the Monster.